A respected and accomplished figure in military service and insurance, Major Cecil C. Geddings, U.S. Army retired, embarked upon his professional path at Presbyterian College in Clinton, South Carolina, from which he obtained a bachelor's degree in business economics in 1957. During this time, he joined the Reserve Officers Training Corps program, which provided him with the skills and training needed to transition to enlistment. In November of 1957, Major Geddings was commissioned into the U.S. Army, advancing to the rank of second lieutenant during his initial 3-year commitment. Over the course of his inaugural military service, Major Geddings began to build his family, marrying his late wife of nearly 65 years, Joanne Beck Geddings, and welcoming their first child. He subsequently served in the U.S. Army's Signal Corps between 1960 and 1979, achieving the designation of Major as a testament to his stellar efforts. Furthermore, Major Geddings continued his formal studies at Mercer University in 1973, graduating with a Master of Education before he completed postgraduate coursework at Command and General Staff College between 1975 and 1976. Toward the conclusion of his tenure in the U.S. Army's Signal Corps, Major Geddings was appointed as a J6 top communication officer in Saudi Arabia from 1977 to 1978. To prepare for this position, which he cites as the most important role of his military career, he dedicated 1 year to learning to speak, read, and write in Arabic. Working alongside the U.S. Department of Defense, the U.S. Department of State, the U.S. Embassy in Saudi Arabia, and the Consulate Council, Major Geddings fondly recalls being part of the U.S. Army's Joint Staff, which enabled him to become part of one of the largest military purchases at the time. Major Geddings proudly traveled alongside his family throughout the entirety of his endeavors in the United States Army, which allowed him to develop a strong bond with his wife and children, which he refused to break during his civilian career. Renowned for his work in the field of communications, Southern Bell Telephone attempted to hire him directly following his military retirement, but the position would have required him to uproot his family from Augusta, Georgia, and thus he eventually gravitated toward a job in the field of insurance, which was recommended to him by a mentor who he trusted as a colonel in the U.S. Army. In 1979, Major Geddings acquired his license as an insurance agent, which he held until his semi-retirement in 2023. For more than 40 years, Major Geddings found success as an insurance agent with such companies as Jefferson Standard, Jefferson Pilot, ING Companies, Lincoln National, Kansas City Life, and American National. He began his career selling life and health insurance, but would eventually gain licensure to sell property casualty insurance and a securities license by agencies that either encouraged or required their agents to do so. From 1993 to 1994, Major Geddings likewise excelled as a district governor for Georgia, a notable accomplishment in his industry. Major Geddings has further excelled in a number of pursuits outside of his primary responsibilities in the field of insurance. He substantially contributed to his community as a past president of his local chapter of Lions Club International, for which he proudly held a major fundraiser that raised more than $7,000 in 1 week. He was also affiliated with the National Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors and the National Association of Life Underwriters. Moreover, Major Geddings was formally elected as the president of his regional chapter for the Military Officers Association of America, proving that his devotion to supporting those who served in the military extended far beyond his retirement. Among the many highlights of his storied career, Major Geddings was particularly proud to have taken care of the needs of others, which is a tenet of the insurance business. This mentality offered him a sense of satisfaction, as every time he would care for a family's automobile or home, he would simultaneously help with budgeting and other critical areas of their everyday life. Acknowledged among his peers as a people person who regularly displayed honesty and integrity, he was also lauded for his ability to succeed as a team player, a mindset he refined during his time as a high school, collegiate, military, and semi-professional baseball player. In fact, Major Geddings continues to advocate for his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to participate in sports throughout their lives, as sportsmanship has enabled him to remain true to himself, his teammates, and his colleagues. Attributing his success to his ability to handle people, including those working under his supervision, Major Geddings' stellar undertakings in the U.S. Army were recognized with a Bronze Star Award, multiple commendation medals, and an award from the Ambassador of Saudi Arabia. Having inspired a number of his children and grandchildren into public service and branches of the military, he has always exalted the value of positivity within one's actions and speech, as he firmly believes that anyone who believes that they can do something will do something. In the coming years, Major Geddings hopes to continue providing his services and availability to his policyholders in a more limited capacity while cementing his legacy as someone who was there for anyone that needed him.